Hello, beautiful people. This is Ridis Mira, and welcome back to my playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, starting with the first Mass Effect game. Um, you didn't see it, but when I started this recording, I accidentally wasted a grenade, which, that's par for the course for me. That's part of the reason why I don't use grenades in this game. Alright, this is coming fresh off the heels of my last episode, so I still remember that I promised we would not do that would not do side quests this time. Instead, we were going to do one of the
In remembrance of
story
Eden
missions.
Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Alrighty, let's go back to our ship, the Normandy, and...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Lavina will get hers soon. Alright, first I have to go and sell some things and see if Dylan and the requisitions... I'm just going to check with the requisitions officer down in CSEC. Besides, Dylan doesn't sell the good. Thankfully, there are signs painted everywhere. There it is, okay. Starting to wonder if I'd gone right by it. I don't usually approach CSEC from that direction.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I feel like there are people that already do that, but... I mean... I'd go to watch Elcor Hamlet. Wouldn't know what the hell's going on because I'm not an Elcor, but I'd still go to watch Elcor Hamlet.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Oh, God. I saw 3-4 and I was like, can I get it? No. The answer is no. I cannot get it. There's a 3 and 4 in that number, but I'm nowhere near close enough. Close to getting the pistol, though. That's exciting. It really is. You know what? This armor is better than the one I have now. That one's not. That one's worse. Okay, let's get that equipped real quick before I completely forget about it.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you...
And then we can sell what we don't need. Sorry, I just saw Krogan armor. Well, I'll keep looking for it. Wait a second.
Commander.
Show me.
Under 2.6, no. I'm gonna keep those two. Sell the rest of them. I'm gonna keep the combat sensor too, just in case. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is unfortunately how we get most of our money in this game. Just selling gear that we don't need anymore.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright. Before we get to the mission, I do need to go and talk to my crew members, see if anything has changed, any new dialogue options have opened up since we last talked to them before going to get Liara.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
I wasn't speaking to you as my commanding officer, ma'am. I don't want to send any bad signals. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
We haven't had much off-duty time to talk. You have an issue with how things are going?
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
I completely forgot that Caden here is Canadian.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
You're not out of line, Caden. But there are regs.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Caden is one of the romance options for the female shepherd, but we're not going to be hooking up with him in this playthrough. We're actually not going to be hooking up with anybody in the first Mass Effect.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah,
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
one day you will be mine. 318016. Yes, please. Mm, 2677. 26770. I mean, overall, that's still a massive increase for Garrus. Which, as I said, he is.
Looking for supplies?
He's made of paper
Let's see what
mache.
you got.
You bet, Commander.
So, we're gonna get that for him. Where is it? Alright, gladiator armor. Cool. Almost doubled our tech and biotic protection. It's great. I'm almost close to saying we might potentially stand a chance going after Liara's mom. We still don't stand a chance, though. There's no way in hell.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
That's true of any military job. And then, their kids.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
That line about the foot in the mouth, I get that. I couldn't take care of a bunker of people, but, the foot in my mouth, yeah, I can't deal with the foot in my mouth.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, 'cause he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Well, I mean, when you're ready for a thing, you know you're ready. Everything after that is after you're ready. After you know you're ready. Sorry, that line just bothers me.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses
We'll
was
see.
my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Ulysses isn't a bad
Does he
piece.
still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Are you, though?
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
If a Krogan has a bad feeling about someone, you get the fuck out.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. I love it when he says my name. Shepard.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
I mean, it's still a possibility.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
I love Telly so much. She has a little cupcake in this game. Just inspecting the elevator, making sure it still elevates. Yep. Yep, that's all that was. Alright, let's go. Where to, though? I didn't think this through. Asteroid X-57. Could be fun. No. Yeah, actually, we're gonna do Asteroid X-57.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
We'll do without the next time we do a side quest episode. That's actually a pretty good one for length. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my boys with me.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
I heard it. And we are going to turn off the torches, but we're going to check out some other things too. Because we can actually get a pretty good piece of equipment if we do a side quest here. And I want it.
Cover me.
Body of G. Mendel. This victim has been badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered, only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Survey Station 3, final entry, locked by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sayas shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Ooh, a new Omni tool. We do have some... We do use tech powers. So that should be an increase. Oh yeah. Increases our shield... Triples our shield capacity. Gives us 34 cooldown bonus. Yep. You are ours now. Come on, turn around. There you go. Let's see. And next we're heading... Yeah, we can head up to the transmission tower. Where is it? It's over here. What level are we? We're almost halfway to getting our specialization. No. Come on. Okay, going the other way. Well, the smart way, I guess you could call it. Except I'm not being very smart about it. But when Redis of Altamira is smart about something, well, you should probably wonder about the state of the Earth. Hopefully it's not about to explode. Or get invaded by an alien species that's gonna wipe out all life on the planet. I have an overactive imagination. I should not be, encouraging such thoughts. Especially not, at the time I'm presently recording this. Okay, I need to come up here. Come on, get up there. There we go. There it is. So, I would have expected their transmission tower to be a pretty... I don't like how that sounded. You'd expect their transmission tower to be something bigger than this. But it's just this. And we can repair it. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations has been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. Those are the places that we need to go and check out. So let's see. One survey station. Another one's all the way up there. And all the way on the other side of the torch. Okay, so we can drop down, hit the torch, go straight to the other survey station over there. Over there. You're in the way. Over there. And then we can take care of the torches one by one. And, okay, yeah, this sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan. I'm happy I did that. I don't usually do that. I normally just wander around until I find them all. That was much more efficient. Alright. Come on.
We're headed in the right direction.
I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it.
Oh god, I forgot there's more of them. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Just keep oh god. Just keep shooting, just keep shooting, shooting, shooting. Gonna eat some shots, but that's fine. Shields regenerate. Oh boy! Oh god. Yeah, we messed that up a little bit. But let's go clear out the bunker over here. Alright. Another dead guy. Any of these lockers have anything of value?
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check! Go, go! Release the Baron!
How about don't, please? Thank you.
Shield down.
Garrus, come on, bruh.
I thought it was over that time.
A little bit for... I'm out of grenades again. Son of a...
Target acquired.
Well, that got him out. Come on, buddy. See your face.
Player to target.
I need a
Hit
target.
interlock.
Got it.
Got him. Alright, alright. More grenades. I can't wait to waste them. Ooh, knocking out a 4. Is that better? Is that worse? Let's find out. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, 2 in electronics, 2 in decryption. Awesome. Garrus, I'm gonna bump your first aid to max. Drop another one in assault rifle. Rex is gonna max out your armor and fitness. You should be able to wear heavy Krogan armor, yeah. And we're gonna pump your barrier up and warp. There we go. Going upstairs, switching to my rifle. That way I don't have to worry about the scope being a problem. There we go. Disable the torch.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die. If I find out anything, I've gotta go. Good luck.
Just as a refresher, the Batarians are the ones that attacked Mindwar, killed our parents, and took Talitha in the last episode as a slave. They're not with the council anymore.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
I wouldn't be this cool.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well, guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
I know you're giving us a lot of context, my guy, but your face is melting, and then unmelting, and then remelting.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations.
I'm not the only one saying that, right?
I have to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but They're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive? She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Wow, the remastering really did a number on him. Woof. Where's my car? There it is. Come on. Do the thing I want you to do, not the thing I'm trying to get you to do. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journal, blah blah blah. I can play music. Found the radio tower. I think I missed the... Yeah, it's further... It's behind the make. It's... Those are the blasting cap. That's the field of blasting caps down there. Hopefully I just ruined someone's day.
Getting all kinds of interference. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback.
Turn.
See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing what you're doing.
Onward to adventure. That did damage? Huh. Neat. I mean, it was a hell of a fall, so, like... Makes sense that it does, but I didn't know this thing could take fall damage. Huh. Neat. The more you know, am I right? There it is. Ooh, what's in the box? I almost thought we weren't going to make that one. There she is. Body of C. Himes. The body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Explains why there's no door. Also, damn. Alright, let's go play in a minefield. Disclaimer, if you live near a minefield, don't try this at home. These mines are big and obvious. The mines near your house probably are not, and, well, you're not going to see them coming, and they're just going to cause pain. And pain is not fun, unless, you know, that's your sort of thing, in which case, you know, you do you. Okay, looks like there are 3 turrets for us to worry about, which is fine, we can handle that. Oh god.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
You don't feckin' say.
On my way.
That's as far as we go in the car. It's okay. You have a rocket launcher? Nah, man. Screw you. Batarians. Oh, God. There we go. Now we won't have to worry about the explosives when we leave, and we can just run straight back to the car.
Look out!
Oh god, they have drones. It's not gonna make this tedious. I should have saved that for the drone. Oh well. Live and learn, as they say. Oh. Oh. I put myself in danger. I put myself in danger. Come on. There we go. Use overkill and overload. There you are. Sabotage. Cool. That worked. Oh, that was a big one. Alright, I need to do something stupid. I hope it's only half as stupid as I think it is. Hey, Garrus, how about you, go there? that one.
Rally round!
Oh crap, I'm gonna have to destroy all the turrets. Bugger. Okay. Crap. There we go. Overload. And then sabotage.
Alliance military!
Not really, no. Well, technically yes, but no.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader
Yeah, there's some
setting
downstairs.
charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
I know, she's been found out.
Who's shutting down the torches?
Your mom. Wow.
I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Oh, that took care of the Batarians. That took care of the Batarians. I missed out on some XP. I didn't think about that. Oh boy. Less shots, more accurate, more damage. Okay, I don't see any problem with that. We got combat sensor 4 now. I'm just starting to get shredder rounds as opposed to anti-personnel rounds. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, we're going to keep the heatsink on that one, but we're going to move our person. We're going to upgrade to shredder rounds. Nice. Oh, we leveled up again. More electronics and decryption. Garrus, buddy. Gonna put some in your assault training. Rex is gonna get a barrier and assault rifles as we're gonna start working towards his shotgun. Ooh, what's in the box? Tornado and heavy armor. So the Batarians that Balak sent after us are they're gonna show up at the next torch that we put out, which is over there somewhere. They're gonna hit that torch, go to the equipment station out there to find the last member of the last engineer. And then we're going to hit the main facility, which is where we should find Balak. Unless I'm misremembering. In which case, we'll probably never go to the main facility. But you know, I have to say, they could have made the planet look less than what it is. Like, it would have been very easy for BioWare to just not do this with the planet, but I'm happy they did. And that was a lot of turrets that just populated. Yep, okay. Alright. Let's go. Come on. I ate that. It's fine. Missed. Got it. Oh boy, I didn't see you there. Right. Took some damage, but it's just shields. I'm at the main facility and not the torch. Well, at least when we get to the main facility, it's going to be clear. I'm going the right way for this. It's probably somewhere up high. No, I just need to turn this way. Up I go.
Redeploying.
Body of R. Montoya. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. Biotic amp, prodigy.
Redeploying.
Yep, those are his footprints. Oh, sweet, we can open hard decryptions now. Yeah. I messed up. It's fine if I can time this right. There we go. Got some more medium human armor. Survey Station 2, final entry logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down, and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There are flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Oh! Oh, he activated the defense drones. I thought he meant, like, the drones that we've been fighting. No. No, he meant those. That caught me off guard. You actually get more experience from killing things outside of the Mako. But if you have a tank, why not use it? Oh boy. One thing we can do to get a little more experience, I suppose, because we do need to level up some more, is to find a place to park the Mako, like this, and then use it as cover. Yeah, that's not working. That didn't work. That did not work even half as well as I hoped it would. Alright, let's see how far back it set us. All the way back here. But you know what? Makes sense. Also, you know, we fucked around and we found out. But to be fair, the Mako isn't designed to be used as a shield, so yeah. Alright, let's go do the things that we did before. We're not, well, yeah, we're gonna activate the defense drones too. Like I tell my MMO friends, every little bit of experience helps. Come on, show me your explodey goodness. Explodey goodness, what the hell? Oh, I didn't even see you over here. Oh, I was in danger for a moment. Oh crap. Hey. Nailed it. This time I don't think I'll fight the drones in the Mako. I'll fight them on foot. Found the body of our Montoya. Got their, pulled the biotic amp out of their head. I appreciate how they wait for me to find out that the drones are active before sicking the drones on me. That's real nice. Waiting. There we go. See, each one of those two drones were each worth 51 XP. Killing this one in the Mako is going to get me 51 XP. I guess they fixed that. Huh. Good to know. Onward to torch number 3. This time, not using the Mako as a shield. Because that worked out so well. So well. Oh my god. Oh boy. Turn. Okay. Now we can come in here. And hopefully do unto some Batarians an unaliving. Oh snap! Right into it. Oh god, it lived. And again, I shot it in the blood, so makes sense.
Release the Baron!
You mean the Varen weren't already released? Whoa, dude. Shot you in the head. Like, twice, I'm sure. Tell you what, this sniper rifle absolutely has some stopping power. Come on. Bang! Keep sliding. I love it. Garrus, I thought you were a Batarian. I was about to unload. Another Varen coming around. I feel bad killing Varen I feel bad killing Varen. It's not their fault. They're just space dogs. Varen do what they're trained to do, and unfortunately that's usually things like this, or for space dogfighting. Oh my god, more grenades. I can't wait to waste these ones too. Okay, we're getting some pretty okay weapons here. If I recall right, the Legendary Edition levels you up 2 times, especially if you chose the Legendary leveling option, which I believe I did. It levels you up 2 times for every level, scaling off of the original Mass Effect. So I believe we're actually much further ahead than we are in my head, if that makes sense. tabernacle. Okay, let's pump up assault training. Yeah. Good, cool. Yes, for anybody in my audience who is French Canadian, yes, I just cursed. If you're watching this, you should be of an age where that doesn't bother you. And if it does bother you, unlike for personal reasons, then I guess I'm sorry. Alright, all of our weapons are updated, which is fantastic. We should also update our squad's equipment, because I've been neglecting to do that for far too long. Especially Garrus. Garrus, I'm gonna give you the Naginata. Rex, my boy, you are getting the... I'm not gonna give you the Prodigy. I am going to give you a Naginata, the Kelser 3, a Tornado 4, and the Banshee.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving me orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Take some of your friends with you. At least you took the space, good boys. We're at the Paragon levels that we're at the reputation levels that I like to see. I just shot a cannon at the planet. Newton's first law. Unless the asteroid pulls it back down, which is likely. I don't know why that entertained me, but it did. Alright, here we go. Alright, pretty much once we walk up here, It's all go. Oh, it's all go now. Lovely. That's a drone that's flying around, being crazy. Oh, God. Wrong gun, wrong gun, wrong gun. Right gun.
Good as new.
Come on. Garrus, stop, stop. Use shield boost. I'm gonna boost 2. I had Rex using shield boost. Rex, I want you to actually use barrier. Cool. Cool. There's another one up there. Down. What the fuck? You know, I forget about it. Oh, crap. Alright, slow crawl, stay low. Everything will be fine. Why? Not cool. You don't just turn a corner. Well, I guess, I mean, you can theoretically turn a corner and blast someone, but not cool, dude. Oh, that's a grenade. Oh, God. Ow. The grenades. Pain.
Shields down.
Yep. No dust shields down, and everyone's on cooldown. Okay, back in here. Back in here. Make him come to us. Alright. Shields regenerated. Cool. Alright, heading back down to the ground level. Go low. Low. It's a turret. Okay. I got sabotaged. That is how you actually are supposed to use a grenade in this game.
Shields down.
Come on, peek out your head.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And how does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
We're gonna let him go.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
And we're gonna have to fight our whole way there. Yep. One of them is in here. I believe it's upstairs. That's what this dinglehopper is. Fighting a bunch of drones and I'm not. Redis. Come on, mate. Time is still running down. Be quick. Shut around. Shudder. No. Piercing rounds. There we go. Another one decrypted. A minute 30. Oh, son of a bitch. It's upstairs again. Okay, we have time. I mean, it wasn't the only option, but...
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Please, please, please.
The medium armor sounds like a good bet.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Titan 6. Yes. Doesn't look different than the armor we were wearing, but it's a dramatic improvement.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Commander Shepard, with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
And with that, we can leave. Kind of bittersweet, but... yeah. But we did get quite the haul when it comes to gear. The armor was honestly not the thing I wanted it to be, but any increase is better than none. And we can't even afford this armor, so anything is a positive. But let's return to the Normandy. Alright, and this is actually where I am going to end this episode. If you liked it, please hit the like, subscribe buttons, ring the bell, leave a comment, do all that fun YouTube stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Stay safe.